Right, YouTubers, hey, if you want to spend less money, if you're a beginner and you want to spend less money on arrows, I got tired of putting, I tried making my own arrows and buying plastic vanes and gluing them on, and some glue works with some vanes, it don't work with other vanes, and if you're just learning how to shoot and you're hitting the ground and you're hitting rocks and you're losing arrows, I found the cheapest way to do it. Now the only thing I don't like about these arrows is they're China arrows. Now I'm using a recurve, and you're not supposed to use these carbon arrows on recurves. It's for compound bows. But what I did was I took this arrow and I cut off the hump right here, so when it hits the shelf it doesn't have to recover. This thing flies very straight like this. It's about $7 an arrow versus $10 an arrow. The only thing is, it's from China. Now I've had the other arrows, the wooden arrows, the aluminum arrows. They're beautiful arrows, arrows with real feathers. They're great. I like them. But for learning how to shoot, these are probably the best ones to use. Like I said, I just cut that myself. Put a little bit of plastic tape on the inside of this tip to stop it from rattling. A little bit of plastic inside this so it doesn't come off. You will have to file this this knock a little bit to fit on your string, but you're spending a lot less money on gluing this and buying that and spending more time working on your arrows. Hey, this is the way to go. Just thought I would bring that up. It works. It really works. The other thing that I want to mention, which I already mentioned in one of my other videos, as you can see, I just put duct tape on here. I've been shooting with this for about a week, and you can see with those arrows there, that plastic doesn't wear the shelf out at all. Just a little nick there. That's about it. So, hey, if you're just learning how to shoot and you don't want to spend a bunch of money messing with this and that, I would do that first, and then I would go from there. Alright, way to go. Alright, well here we go. This is my custom arrow rack. Holds 34 arrows. And let's take a look. These are my gold tip arrows. I bought these at a local store. And they're about $10 a piece. If you buy them online, you got to buy probably a dozen. The only thing I don't like about these is you don't get any choice of the color of the feathers. So that's not, they're great arrows. These are gold tips. Then we're going to move on up to these aluminum arrows. 1916s by Easton. They're great arrows. The only thing is, if you hit rocks, stumps, stuff like that, you're going to bend the arrow. So, if you're a good shot, they're great. They're beautiful. They're fun to shoot. Then I have a dozen of these cedar arrows, which are slightly tapered. They're great arrows. I love them. They're nice to shoot. The one there in the center is one that I made myself. Those are plastic vane there, that black one. It shoots pretty nice, but plastic vanes are not the greatest. Now we're going to go up to these arrows I already showed you. Now these here are like they're for 40 to 45 pound bow, and they're 31 inches in length. But I shoot those arrows out of my 35 and my 45. Like I say, I cut this down to where it goes straight across, and that way it shoots straight and it doesn't have to correct itself when it leaves the shelf of the bow. And the colors were green and white, and I just took a felt pen and marked it black because I like the black better. And we'll go to the red ones. These were orange and white, so I took the orange and made it red with a felt pen, and the white I covered with black. So like I said, these are the best arrows to practice with when you're first learning how to shoot. And after that, you know, you could, once you learn about the rest of these types of arrows, then you can go to the more expensive arrows. One thing I wanted to say is these here, these are for a 55 to 70 pound bow. They're 30 inches long, and I shoot them out of my 35 and 45 pound bow. Now we're going to go down to these, and you see these white plastic vanes. See how wide they are? They're not that great because it drags on the shelf and it's harder to correct itself when it leaves the shelf. But here again, I went ahead and I cut these vanes flat so that it will leave the shelf better. So that's my review on the arrows, and I hope you got something out of it, and thanks a lot for watching.